that brings us to the second episode and the second domain. All right. Skip count by fives and fill in the missing numbers. Choose the right answer. Right? So we have 4 people here with the answer. Let's see what's going on. So the question is skip count by fives. So when you skip count by fives, you miss 4 numbers in between and go to the 5th number, right? So it starts with 160, 160. You jump 5 from there and it becomes 165. The next would be 170. The next would be, you have to skip 5 steps, isn't it? So 171, 172, 173, 174. So we are skipping these and jump to 175. Similarly, it becomes 180. So here is the right answer. Okay, are you able to see the color of my, are you able to see the writing? Give me a thumbs up if you are able to see whatever I'm writing here. Okay, thank you so much. All right, let's move on to the scoreboard and see what's going on there. Okay. Beautiful. KK is on the top and Binoma 012Z is following. I'm sure there's a lot more questions to go on. All right, question number 2 on your screen right now. How many hundreds, tens, or ones do you see in the block below? Okay, was that difficult? Okay, so the question here is, the clue actually is or. How many hundreds, tens, or ones do you see in this block? So this block is made up of how many ones? So this is 1. Okay, I'm going to change the color so you can see. Is this better? 1, 2, no, I'm going to use white. Is that better? Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There are 10 ones in a row, which means there are 100 ones. That makes it a 100 slab. What about the tens? So I have 10 here, so that makes it the first 10, second 10, third 10, fourth, 5th, 6th, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that is 10 tens. That makes it 100. So a hundreds block is made of 100 or 10 tens or 100 ones. I hope that got cleared now. All right, don't lose heart. We have quite a number of questions following. Let's see the scoreboard. KK is still on top. Tarni is climbing up. Well done. Moving on to the third question. How many of these blocks you need to make 50 tens? If you had to make 50 tens, how many would you need? All right, the scattered answer. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, I have a single block and I have a few tens arranged together. As we saw in the previous question, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 tens block, right? How many of these blocks, which means this is a hundreds block, How many such blocks do you need to make 50 tens? So 5 of these blocks will make it 50 tens. Did you see that? Are you able to understand that? So I have 10 tens here, and if I have 5 such blocks, that will make it, right? You got it? All right. Let's move on and look at the scoreboard. Now, Luna climbs up, and I see some are quickly climbing up. I want you to remember that you need to have the fastest finger to get the highest score. All right, get ready for the 4th question. How many hundreds are in the hundreds place in 732? That's a very easy one. Yes, fantastic. I got all of you getting the right answer. So you clearly can see 7. My color is not very visible. So 732 is nothing but 700 plus 30 plus 2. And I know I have 7 hundreds. Well done. Very well done. Let's see what's going on at the scoreboard. Lovely Tharani climbing up with a lovely streak. Beautiful. Come on, give her a tough competition now. And let's move on to question number 5. Choose the number which has 5 hundreds, 7 tens, and 0 ones. Pretty easy as well. Well done. One person was the fastest finger. The trouble that you made a mistake. Is that possible? Okay, I'm going to break this down for you. There are 5 hundreds, which means 5, 0, 0. There are 7 tens, which is 70, and there are no ones. So when I make them into a 3-digit number, I first write 5, then 7, and then 0. So 570 is the right answer. All right, well done, the 8 of you. I'm sure the one person who got it wrong will surely do it right the next time. Beautiful. Too many are climbing and giving a tough competition to Tharani. Let's see what's going on. All right, question number 6. How many tens blocks are in a 100 block? We saw this twice here. I hope you all get it right. All right, okay. So we know we have a hundreds block, and we just saw that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Tens block, isn't it? This makes it a tens block, and we have 10 tens here. So the answer is 10. I hope you got that right. All right, I want to see what's happening at the scoreboard. I'm really excited to see because it's changing every second. Lovely. Dinoma 012Z is doing great. Let's see what goes on with the next question. What is this number? Quick, quick, quick. All right. 2 of you are pretty unsure. No problem. Let's look at the solution. What is this number? So when I see 5 hundreds, 6 tens, and 2 ones, all I need to do is to arrange them based on their place value. The place value is hundreds, tens, and ones. So I move 5 to the hundreds place, 6 to the tens place, and 2 to the ones place. So the number is 562. All right. I hope there can't be a confusion from here on. You have learned it now. All right. Let me go on to the scoreboard. See what happens there. Luna climbs up with a streak. Well done, Luna. KK and Adi are also climbing faster. Let's see what changes the scoreboard with the next question. If you skip count by hundreds and complete the following, the right answer will be all right. 9 of you chose the right answer. Again, one person is unsure, not a problem at all. So let's see. The question is, if I skip count by hundreds, what does that even mean? So I'm going to skip count the hundreds place to make it 100 more every time. So all I'm going to do is to skip all the numbers from here and jump to 4. Do you see that? So I have skipped 370 to 470, which means I have skipped 100 numbers in between. Just move on and change only the hundreds place. That becomes 570. And the last number will be 670 in this question. I hope you're able to see that. When I skip count by hundreds, we are only looking at the hundreds place and we make sure we skip without changing the tens and the ones place, and your answer cannot go wrong. All right, let us see what goes on with the scoreboard. I'm very curious, but I want to erase all of this and get all that out of my way. And move to the scoreboard. Beautiful. KK climbs back up with 4,717 and everybody is slightly trailing back. I'm sure you can do better. Susan, come on. I can see you're climbing. Let's move to the next question. This is a puzzle. You need to move the pieces around to get the right order. All right. So you have some numbers here. Skip count by 100 and arrange in the right order. It's again a skip count question. You skip count by 100 and arrange it in the right order. You still have time. Before you submit, make sure it's in the right order. All right. Looks like we have a tie here. All right. So skip counting by 100 means you know you need to go counting 100, 200, 300, 400, and so on. That is skip counting by 100. And you have a few numbers here and you need to arrange it in the right order. And it starts with 400 and goes on to 500, then 600, and then 700. I hope you got that now, right? You're just increasing by 100. I hope you're able to see that now. All right. I'm curious about the scoreboard. Let's see what goes on there. Tarni is back again. Well done. Well done. Susan has a streak. Come on, Susan, you can do well. I'm sure all the others can also look at the next question. Keep your fingers ready. All right. Next question on your screen. Answer the question in the image. Skip count by 100 again. All right, I'm sure you're thorough. There are only 5 children have attempted. Is this difficult? So skip count by 100 again When I say skip count by 100, I want you to remember that we are not changing the tens place and the ones place, and we change only the hundreds place, so that you are skip counting by 100. That is skip counting by 100. All right. Now, the question is a little tricky because there are some blanks before and there is one after. So if you skip count by 100 one step backwards, then the number should be less than 650, which means it becomes 550. Skip count one more time by 100, that's 450. Skip count one more time, that becomes 350. Do you see that I'm not changing the tens place and the ones place at all, right? And the next number then would be 850. Do you see how I got those numbers? I hope all of you are very clear about skip counting now. All right, I'm going to move on and clear the board so that I can open the scoreboard. All right. Lovely. Hadi is climbing up. Well done. I want all of you to just take a deep breath and get ready. Sit up and get ready for the next question. The 11th question. If I skip count by tens, I will find 100 blocks in this picture. Is that true or is it false? 7 of you attempted, and look at the answer. Now, the question here is, if I skip count by tens, I will find 100 blocks. Let me try. Do you see that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Each one here is a tens block. Am I right? Now I need to skip count by 10. So this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Do we find 100 blocks? We have 3 more, isn't it? So we have 110, 120, and 130. So I have 130 blocks here and not 100. So the answer is false. I hope that is clear. Right? Give me a thumbs up if everybody understood that. Thank you. Thank you, Nitya. Let's look at the scoreboard then. Okay. Absolutely no change. Okay, I'm going to the next question. It's kind of half time now with that question. How many children are there in each block? Ah, what a scattered answer. All right. So let us count how many children are there in each of these blocks. I know you are able to see that it is a repetition, right? It's a repetition of the same picture. So if I count the first row, I know I'll be able to find the answer. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 in a row. So I have 20 children in one row, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. So I need to skip count 5 times. That will make it 40, 60, 80, and 100. Did you get that? It's another type of asking you to skip count. We know there are 20 children in one row, and there are 100 then in each block. Got it? All right. I'm going to move on. Let's see what's happening at the halftime. Lovely. Tharni's black up on top. KK, come on. There's still time. We are just at halftime. There are half the number of questions more. So Binoma 012Z is climbing, and let's see what happens. The next question is true or false. The place value of the number 9 in the number 293 is tens. Is it true or false? Lovely. 7 of you say it's true. Obviously, isn't it? So you have 293, which is nothing but 200 plus 90 plus 3. And what is the tens place? We have 9. So this answer is true. Well done. Well done. Okay. I will move on to the scoreboard and let's see what happens. Beautiful. Adi is climbing back up. Well done. Well done. Very well done. Move on to the 14th question. Look at the blocks. What's the number? Okay, 5 of you have tried to answer. So look at this. We know a square is made by now. I'm sure you remember all of the pictures that you saw. A square is 100 block. I'm sure you can recall that. And because it is made of 10 tens, right? Each one has 10 blocks, and there are 10 such blocks that makes it 100 block. So you can remember that a square is made of 100 blocks. So there are 1, 2. There are 2 hundreds. And how many ones do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones. I have 100. I have ones. Do I have any tens at all? No. So I add a 0 for the tens place. That makes it 207. That is how we get this answer. All right, let's see how many of you are changing the board here. Okay, absolutely silent and staying put in the same places. Let's go to the next question if that changes. Look at the image. Rearrange the numbers to match their names. You see the number names on the left. Identify the number and move the numbers according to the number names. All right, last 5 seconds. Okay, let's see what goes on there. Beautiful. So I'm going to open up the media and let's look at the numbers for each of this. I have 300, 30 and 3. So I need to have a hundreds place, a tens place and ones place. I have 300. So I'm going to write the number 3. I have 30, which means 3 in the tens place and 3 in the ones place. So the first number is 333. All right. The second number has 9 hundreds. So I'm going to write the 9 first. I have 80, which is nothing but 8 tens and 2 ones. What about this? Again, 9 hundreds. I have a 30, which means there are 3 tens and 2 ones. and I have 500s for the last one. 40 is nothing but 4 tens, and I have a 5 for ones. All right, so that is the answer. Okay, let's look at the scoreboard. All my numbers are on the way. Let me clear them. Tarni is up with 8,307 points, and Luna is climbing up real fast to challenge Adi, KK, and Tarni. Well done, well done. Let's go to the 16th question, which is a puzzle again. Rearrange the number names to match their numbers. Look at the numbers, look at the number names. Before you submit, make sure you got the right order. Rearrange the number names so that it is in line with the numbers. All right, let's see. Hats is ready already. I can see him dance. You got it right, I guess? Good, good, good. Okay, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's see what happens here. Well done. Let us see what the answer would be. So 358. I'm going to write the hundreds, tens, and ones. There are 3 hundreds here, so I write a 3. This is 50, that makes it 5 and 8 ones, 358. Okay, let me pull out the media. I guess I should be able to show you the numbers. All right. So 538 is, as you can see beneath this, it's 500s, and 38. 7 is 748. This is 478. So I'm sure you got the numbers 3, 5, 7, and 4 as the hundreds place, and 5, 3, 4, and 7 in the tens place. So they become 50, 30, 40, and 70. And these are all ones, and they're all 8. All right, 2 of you, I'm sure you got it clear just now. Let's see what happens to the scoreboard. KK climbs up. Well done. All the very best to all of you. Come on. You still have a lot more questions to go. You can make a big change to the scoreboard. Let's go to the next puzzle. Look at the sets of numbers in the image. You need to rearrange the symbols on the right, okay, in the right order to be used in between each set so that the equation is correct. Look at the numbers, look at the symbols. You need to decide which symbol goes between which of the sets of numbers. Take a good look, do not rush. Eight, 7, 6, 5 seconds more. All right, there we go. 7 of you got it right. All right, let us see what's going on here. Okay, so we have the numbers here. I hope you all know what these symbols mean. This means greater than. This means lesser than. So all you need to do is to decide which symbol goes between which set of numbers. So let's look at the first number. Always when you see a 3-digit number, the first number that you need to see is the hundredths place when you decide if it is greater or lesser. Now, if the first number is the same, then you jump to the second number. But here we can clearly see that in the hundredths place, 8 is greater than 1. There are 8 hundreds in this number and there are just 100 in this number. So this would be the sign. Here again, look at it. It's just the reverse. So, sorry, I'm so sorry. All right. Now, this is a smaller number. So, 177 is less than 882. And here, 632. Now, look at this number. The hundredths place is both the same. So you need to look at the tens place and decide which one is a bigger number. Again, the tens place is the same. So we look at the ones place, and the ones place, you can clearly see that 2 is lesser than 3. So you use a less than symbol. And here it's just the reverse. So I'm just going to flip the symbol. I hope you got this. All right. Okay, I'm going to move on and look at the scoreboard. Well done, KK. You got a streak and you are still on top. Very good, very good. Let's go on to the next question. Choose the right symbol to compare the set of blocks in the image. Is it less than, equal to, greater than, or all the options are correct? Okay, some of you think it is less than, 7 of you think it is greater than. Let's find out why. Now, we know a square block is made of 100 ones, and I have 1, 2, and 3 blocks here, which makes it 300. And I have just 1 block here, which makes it 100, which means this is greater than this. So this would be the symbol and this would be the right answer. All right. Going to look at the scoreboard. Ha, KK. All right, no problem, KK. We still have a few more questions. You can still climb back up. Tarani, well done, well done. All right, I'm going to the next question. Number 19 on your screen. Which numbers in each of the place values adds up to 10? Which numbers? Look at the answers. There are some worked out for you. You need to be able to pick the right answer, which adds up to 10. Ah, scattered answer again. All right. So here the question is, you need to pick the numbers that would add up to 10 in each of the place value. Now, if you look at, give me a second, okay. If you look at this is tens place and this is ones place. And I need to pick up the numbers that will add up to 10 in each of the place value. So if I look at 5 plus 4 plus 1, this adds up to 10, right? Now look at the tens place. What are the numbers that will add up to 10? Will 2, 3, and 5 add up? 3, 5, and 1, or 1, 5, and 3? Which one would add up? I can clearly see 2 plus 3 is 5, and 5 plus 5 is 10. So you have the first 3 numbers here that will make a 10 in the tens place, and the last 3 in the ones place that makes it 10. I hope that is clear now. All right. So this is the answer. Let's go to the scoreboard. Well done, Tarani. Awesome. 10,000 points. You crossed that and fantastic. Let's go to the next question. You need to find the sum now. scattered answer again. Okay, I'm sure this is a silly mistake because it's pretty simple addition. But the best part about mental arithmetic is that you can look at balancing it up to make simple numbers so that you can add them easily. There are two ways to do it. You can look at the entire number and round it off to the nearest number, right? So if I add 2 here and subtract 2 here, this can become 25 and I'm going to add and make this 25. Oh, sorry, I want to make this at 10. So I'm going to subtract 3 and add 3 and make it a tens, right? So I have 20 if I subtract 3 and this becomes 40, that would become 60. And I can do the same thing here. I can subtract 1 and add 1. This becomes 80 and this becomes 11. It is easy to add a number when you have a 0. So that's 91. Then it is really easy to add these two numbers. Am I right? 91 plus 60. Or if this is too complex for you, you can go by adding just one of the places, tens or ones. These two will add up to 10. These two would add up to 11. So you add these two and that becomes 21. And you carry over 2. These two becomes 5. These two becomes 8. And you add 8 and 2 first and then add 5. That makes it 151. It's the best thing to do when you do mental arithmetic is to be able to adjust and balance out the numbers, come up with numbers with 0, and it is easy to add up in your mind. All right, I suggest when you get back to your class, you should ask for more questions like this so you can become thorough with such questions. I'm going to move on to the scoreboard. Tharani is too good with numbers, I guess. Well done, Tharani. All the others can still give her a good fight. And I see Kai has a streak. Well done, well done. 21st question. Find the difference. Choose the problem with a solution that has 4 that stands for 40. You need to first find the difference. You need to find the problem with the solution that has 4, and that 4 stands for 40. All right, again, very scattered. Okay, let us see what's going on here. So the question is you need to find the difference, right? What does that mean? The operation is subtraction. All right. Now, once you solve the problem, what we are looking for is the number 4 that will be in the tens place. Only then the value is 40, right? So you need to look for the solution only for the tens place with 4. That's it. So if you look at the first question, you see 4 and 8. 14 minus 8 is definitely not 4. It is 6. So this can't be the answer. This one, if you look at it, 3 minus 2 is 1 and it is not 4. So that's not the answer. And this one, of course, if you have 1 and 7, you carry over, and 11 minus 7 is going to be 4. And this one is 0. So 9 minus 9 is 0. So this is not the answer. So this is the answer. So if you see, the solution has 4 in it and it is in the tens place. Make sense? Give me a thumbs up. Was it too difficult? Give me a thumbs up if you got it. Did you understand that? All right, great. Okay, I'm going to look at the scoreboard now. Lovely. Adi and Luna climbing back up. Give a tough fight to Tarini. You still have a lot of time and you have 4 more questions to change these number boards. Now the next question. Add the numbers by regrouping. Fill the blank for carryover. Choose the right answer. Is it 3, 2, 1, or none of the above? What would be the carryover blank? All right, time up. All right, 7 of you got it. Okay, so let's see. Let me pull up the question. If I do the addition, 6 plus 4 is 10. Carry over 1. Again, I get a 10 and carry over 1. Right? So that is the right answer, not the others. All right. Now I'm going to move on and look at the scoreboard. Lovely, Tarni. This is amazing. You are still retaining your position. And KK is also in the same spot, not making a move. Well done. You have come up the ladder. Amazing. You still got 3 more questions. You have to try that. Let's see if you change the scoreboard with this quiz. A store made $2,582 on Monday and $3,641 on Tuesday. How much did the store make on Monday and Tuesday? Right, was that difficult? Okay, so let us see. On Monday, the store made $2,582, and on Tuesday, it was $3,641, right? So how much did the store make on Monday and Tuesday? So the operation is addition, right? So I'm going to add these two and see 2 plus 1 is 3, 8 plus 4 is 12. So I put the 2 here and carry over 1. 6 plus 6 is 12 and carry over again 6. So the answer is 6223, right? You need to be just quick, I guess, and error-free. All right, let's see what happens to the number kings and queens. Amazing. Tarni and KK still on top, and Benoma is climbing back up. You, come on, you can do this. All right, you have a few more. I think a couple of more questions. I'm sure you can rise up. Here is a quiz. A shoe store sold 402 shoes in October and 605 shoes in November. In which month did the store sell more shoes? The store sold the same number of shoes both in October, November, or November, October, or December. Which was the month? Huh? Some of you are saying November and some of you said October. Why is that? Let's find out. So in October, the shoe store sold 402, and in November, the shoe store sold 605. So in which month did the store sell more shoes? How do you find out? Which number is bigger? Which is the greater number, isn't it? So if it is a 3-digit number, we look at hundreds place. Clearly, 4 is a smaller number and 6 is a greater number. So obviously there are 4 hundreds only in October, but there are 6 hundreds in November. So November is the right answer. All right. Okay. I am really excited to see the scoreboard. Well done. Looks like Tharani and KK are in a tie. Let's see what happens. And Minoma012Z is having a streak. Well done. The last question to change the scoreboard is up on the screen now. A zoo has 458 mammals, 149 aves, 622 fish, and 324 reptiles. Put the animal groups in order from greatest to the least. Of you got it right. What's going on? So maybe you made a mistake only in the order, but anyways, let us see. So we have 458, 149, 622, and 324. All you need to do is put the animal groups in the order from greatest to the least. So which is the greatest number? We are going to look at the hundreds and see which number has the maximum number of hundreds. We have 6 here, which means this number has 6 hundreds, which is the greatest number here compared to the other 3 numbers. So this will be the first number. Okay, what's the next smallest number? 4, 1, or 3? It is 4. So 458 is going to be the second number. The third smallest is going to be 3. And the least is number 1 because it is just 100. That will be the fourth one. So 622 is greater than 458 is greater than 324, and the least of all is 149. So that is the order, and I hope you got the orders right. Let us see what the scoreboard says now. Yay! Well done, Adi. I would love for all of you to give a good clap for the winners here. All right. Well done. Tharani, second place. Not bad at all. It was a tough fight, Tharani. Well done. Very, very well done. Lovely. I would love all of you to put on your smiling faces now that we are at the closing. I hope you all enjoyed. Did you all enjoy it? Can I get a nice heart if you loved the session? Give me a heart. Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much. So many hearts flying around. Thank you so much. All right. We did it. Congratulations. I hope you were able to revise and think about all the questions that might possibly come in this domain. Number and operations in base 10. So we have covered operations and algebraic thinking and numbers and operations in base 10. So what's next is measurement and data, which is scheduled for April 17th, 2022, same time. All right, congratulations to all of you, and I enjoyed thoroughly